Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Cancer 2013, your astrology year ahead. Cancer, we have 5 eclipses in 2013, and 3 of them are lunar eclipses. Your ruling planet is the moon, and this is for Cancer suns and Cancer ascendants. And so the first eclipse is on April 25th, and that's at 6 degrees Scorpio. And that highlights the area of your life that has to do with creative self-expression, your children, romance, taking a risk. It's actually a very fun part of our chart. It's the fun area of life. And so this is good for you because it's saying be more creative, go for what you want. Then we have a solar eclipse in Taurus at 20 degrees Taurus on May 10th. And that activates the area of your life that has to do with the love you receive from others. It has to do with being lucky. It has to do with sudden windfalls. It has to do with friends turning into lovers and partners and your goals in life. So having the eclipses in this area for you is very strong and very supportive and very helpful. Then we have a lunar eclipse on May 25th. So it's in that wild. We have a lunar eclipse on the 25th of April, solar eclipse on May 10th, and another lunar eclipse on May 25th at 5 degrees Sagittarius. And that has to do with your work, what you're doing in your work habits, your health habits, your lifestyle. Then we finish off the year with a lunar eclipse on October 18th at 26 degrees Aries. And that has to do with what you're doing in the world, your reputation in the world, your work in the world, your career in the world, your business in the world. Man, this is going to be a busy year for you. And then the final eclipse is at 12 degrees Scorpio. We're back in that love house again. Okay, so and that's on November 3rd is the last eclipse of the year. It's a solar eclipse at 12 degrees Scorpio, back in the love sector. Okay, so the eclipses are running through the love houses, the love you give to others, the love you receive from others, your friends, your goals in life. It has to do with how you express yourself, risk-taking, romance, creativity. It has to do with your work habits, your health habits, your career in the world, what you're doing in the world. And so this is a very busy year for you, an important year for you. Now, Jupiter has been in Gemini for half of 2012 and will be in Gemini until June 25th of 2013. And then it goes into your sign. And so you could see the second half of 2013 where you really expand and grow, and that opportunities are there for you, that if you take advantage of this, you will begin to see the tide turning in your favor. And things really starting to come your way. Having Jupiter in our own sign, Jupiter is opportunity, benevolence, growth, abundance, wealth, expansion. Having it in our own sign means, Cancer, you get to direct Jupiter. You get to tell Jupiter what you want and how you want to do it. And Jupiter says your wish is my command, because even after Jupiter leaves your sign in June of 2014, it goes into Leo, which rules your money. And that's the fairy godmother. So June 25th on, you're really going to begin to see, hey, all the school of hard knocks is starting to pay off for me. And this is good. This is good for you. And so Jupiter goes direct on January 30th. And from January 30th through February 18th, all the planets are direct. That's the green light from the cosmos. The universe is saying go for it, because when all the planets are direct, there's a huge momentum behind you to start a new job, start a new company, start a relationship, anything you want to do. The planets are all direct now, and they're saying go for it, and the momentum will carry you all the way through into 2014. That's why it's so important to start something when all the planets are direct. And we only get one window a year like this. And this one is January 30th through February 18th. So take advantage of it. Okay, and then, of course, Jupiter goes into your sign June 25th. This is awesome. Now, Saturn's in Scorpio. Scorpio is a sister sign to Cancer. So Saturn is harmonizing with you. Saturn is working with you. Saturn retrogrades on February 18th at 12 degrees Scorpio, and then goes direct July 7th at 5 degrees Scorpio, and then finishes out 2013 at 20 degrees Scorpio. So all Cancers from 0 to 20 degrees will be feeling the supportive energy of Saturn in your sign working with you. And so this is really good news. This is very empowering and helpful because Saturn is in harmonious energy flow with you. Saturn is supporting you. Saturn can bring you opportunities. This can be a new relationship. This can be a new job. This can be good news with your children. This is a wonderful energy for you. It's a very supportive energy for you. And it's working for you. All year, all of 2013, you're really going to begin to see things change here for you. And especially when Jupiter gets into your sign, June 25th on. Because when Jupiter gets into your sign, Jupiter will also be harmonizing with Saturn and Neptune, because Neptune is in Pisces. Neptune will be in Pisces all of 2013, and Neptune is in the area of your life that has to do with your beliefs, long distance travel, future vision. It's the house of God. It's your spirituality. And Saturn is in harmonious energy flow with Neptune going into 2013. And so there's something happening here, like behind the scenes, that is empowering you forward to really stand for your rights, your individual rights, and assert yourself, Cancer. I know Cancers aren't notorious for that, but I really see that you're being called to that, to really assert your individuality and act independently in 2013 if those in authority don't support you or those in partnership aren't being helpful with you. And that's because Pluto and Uranus are activating the area of your life that has to do with partnership and what you do in the world. Uranus is in Aries and will be in Aries all of 2013 and gets up to about 12 degrees Aries. And Uranus is saying if those that you work for are not honoring and respecting you, are not treating you well, then you need to move on from the situation. You need to take the power into your own hands and change things, make things happen for you. Pluto is in the area of your life that has to do with partnerships, relationships, business partnerships, or where we project ourselves. The seventh, the relationship area where Pluto is for you, opposes the first, the individual. And so we can project onto other people what's going on inside of us that we're not aware of. So in other words, you will be brought to attention how you're giving your power away. Maybe you're giving your power away to other people. Maybe you're giving your power away to a partner when they really don't have your best interest at heart. And that can be a business partner or a marriage partner. And so Cancer, the universe is saying, if they're not helping you and they're not supporting you, you need to act independently. You need to look out for yourself. Now, Pluto and Uranus are going to square off twice in 2013. And we really want to pay attention to these dates, because these dates are going to rock the world in our personal lives, but also, collectively in the world. And that is when May 21st, 2013 is the first Uranus square Pluto, and that is about 12 degrees. And then the final one is November 1st, 2013, and that'll be about 9 to 10 degrees. These square-offs have to do with your relationships, have to do with your business relationships. It has to do with what you're doing in the world. And the message is, if the people you're with are not respecting you, are not honoring you, are not valuing you, you need to go out on your own. You need to innovate. This is about innovation. Uranus is about innovation, and Pluto is about power and transformation. And it's in the area of relationships. And if you're giving too much power to other people, then they can take advantage of that, and then your needs aren't being met. And that's not right. The universe works in a figure 8 flow. I give, you give. I give, you give. And if you're doing the giving and not receiving, that's karmic relationship. And so you're here to have it all. Great life, great job, great relationships. And you have to decide when enough's enough. You have to say, I'm not going to be, giving my power and resources away to you anymore. I'm going to keep some for myself, and I'm going to go start my own business. I'm going to go look for a job elsewhere. I'm going to innovate my life, innovate my career, innovate my profession in the world so that it's serving me, serving my needs. And the universe will be there for you, because Saturn, in the area of creative self-expression, creativity, risk-taking, taking a risk in 2013, is in harmony with Pluto, in harmony with Neptune, and will be in harmony with Jupiter when it gets into Cancer, June 25th on. So the universe is saying, okay, maybe the first half of 2013, you're not ready to make a move, but the second half you will be. Once Jupiter gets into your sign, you will not be in the mood for other people not promoting you, or other people, those in authority, not recognizing your contribution to the organization. You'll be ready to start your own thing, because Jupiter will be in your sign, and Jupiter will be expanding you. And you're going to be feeling empowered and good. And I want you to know that that feeling, that sense of well-being, that health, that vitality, that outlook, that positive outlook, is closer to your real nature than how you've been feeling in 2012, 2011. 2010. It's been going on a while, because Saturn was moving through Libra, and that was challenging. And this Pluto Uranus hasn't been fun, and Jupiter's been in Gemini, and that we don't feel Jupiter when it's in that part of our life. But Jupiter's going into your sign in June of 2013, and that means let's expand the Cancers, let's promote the Cancers, let's give them the abundance, let's give them the energy, let's give them the education, let's give them the tools that they need to move up in the world, to create the life they really want, and to be recognized for their talents, gifts, and abilities. And also, let's take a look at those relationships and see how they're serving you. If they are serving you in 2013, great. If they're not, you need to innovate, and you need to act independently. Okay? So don't project your power onto the partner. Own your power. Keep your power. Use your power. Create what you want with that power, because you're going to be on the increase in 2013, especially June 25th on. The power is going to be increasing for the Cancers. Okay, now we also have 3 Mercury retrogrades in 2013. The first one is February 23rd through March 17th, and this is in Pisces, a sister sign. So it's harmonious for you and supportive for you, and it gives you an opportunity to go back over your beliefs, to go back over any marketing plans you have, sales plans you have, broadcasting plans you have using the internet, whatever you're using to broadcast and promote yourself. You'll be rethinking these things. You may be rethinking your beliefs. But again, Pisces is a sister sign. It harmonizes with you. It'll feel good. And it's good to go back over things. It's not always good to just be charging ahead. It's good to rethink things, to strategize, to reflect. Then the next one is June 26th through July 20th in your sign, Cancer. So a lot of you are going to have Mercury retrograde in your solar return chart, so which means you will be rethinking things all year. So not just June 26th through July 20th, but through the entire solar year of June through July of 2013 all the way to 2014, because the solar return chart lasts a year, and it's based on your moment of birth, where the sun was, and where the sun returns to that moment of birth in the year of 2013. So you are going to be rethinking things, and this is good, because you probably have felt roadblock, delays, when Saturn was transiting through Libra for the last 2.5 years. Now it's in Scorpio, sister sign, harmonizing with you. So having Mercury retrograde in your sign gives you the opportunity to rethink your strategies, rethink what your plan is, rethink a relationship, rethink a job, and that's okay. It's okay to rethink things, because when we do that, and then when it's time to take action, we feel really clear about what we're doing. We feel like, I've thought about this and I've rethought this, and I know what I want. And this is what I want. And this is where I'm taking action. And wherever you innovate and to act independently, you're going to be rewarded. Because that's Uranus. And Uranus and the way the planets are moving for you, that's what the universe is saying. Then the final Mercury retrograde will be in Scorpio, October 21st through November 10th. And that is in the area of true love, romance, creativity, creative self-expression, taking a risk. So it gives you another opportunity to fine-tune your relationship with your children, your creative self-expression, your creativity, projects you're working on, relationships you're involved in. Gives you the opportunity to really evaluate, how are my needs being met in this relationship? Pluto and Uranus squaring off is very intense and very powerful, especially for those Cancers born between June 21st in July 2nd, and then the second half of the year between June 25th and July 5th. So it expands out, because Uranus goes out 12 degrees, and these planets are so powerful, you can even feel them 5 degrees in advance before they even hit your sun or hit any of your planets, because they're so powerful, they're so transformative. So it's going to affect all Cancers, but especially those going all the way from June 21st out to July 5th. And so pay attention to this, because the universe is asking for you to change and evolve. Pluto represents our power, and Uranus represents freedom and innovation. And so you are being asked to innovate your professional life, and you're being asked to look at your marriage partnership or your relationship, and how you may give too much power away to other people, or how you project yourself onto them instead of owning that power, or owning that aspect of self that you've asked that other person to carry for you. That's called a projection. Now, what I'm seeing and sensing for 2013 is it will be far less intense than 2012. And that is, yay, good news, right? Totally good news. And so that's good news. So 2013 will be less intense than 2012, even with the Pluto-Uranus thing going on. See, Uranus rules the collective. It rules Aquarius. It rules the group. Aries rules the individual. And what I'm seeing is the power in 2013 is being given to the individual and the individual's sovereign rights. That's why if you fight for what you want in your career, you will get it. And if they don't give it to you, the universe is saying, go out on your own. We'll give it to you. You don't have to stay stuck anywhere, okay? We'll give you the resources. We'll give you the people. You'll attract people that will help you. And go for it. That's what the universe is saying, is in 2013, we are empowering the individual. The tide is turning, because the government, the institutions, and the systems are going to now serve the needs of the individual. The individual is going to have the power. The individual is going to have the buying power. And corporations are becoming well aware of that now. So the power is being given to the individual. Go for what you desire. The goddess energy is going to be very strong in 2013. The asteroids are strong in the female energies. And the eclipses, we have 3 lunar eclipses. That's ruled by the moon. That's the goddess. And so it's time to awaken and empower the feminine energy in everyone. honoring and respecting female values, which is about peace and prosperity. And this will help create peace and prosperity in the world. Thriving through 2013 will require a balance of our male and female sides, feminine strength and male assertiveness. And so Uranus is saying, you know, I'm looking at the group, it's in Aries, but I'm concerned about the individual. What does the individual need? And Pluto is all about power. Pluto in Capricorn is all about power. How we use power, how we own power, how we get power, or how we're giving our power away. Pluto wants you to own your power in relationships. Own your power. Saturn rules authority. Saturn says, use your inner authority. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut instincts. They will never fail you, Cancer. You're so intuitive. You're psychic. Use those. They will never fail you. Trust your inner authority. Remember, you are ascending. You are evolving. I created 2 coaching tools. The links are below to empower you, to help you to create and manifest what you desire in 2013. Remember, we create our reality through our thoughts and feelings. What do you want to create in 2013? So below is the link to Consciously Creating 2013 and 7 steps to creating your heart's desire. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my podcast. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for feeding back here on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, wherever you find me. It's great to hear from you. Thank you to all my clients. I appreciate you. And if you would like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your astrology in 2013, you follow the link below, or you're interested in coaching, the link is there. You go to my astrology page or my coaching page. You make a commitment to your session. Once I see you've made that commitment, I email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Cancer, keep looking up.